motherfucking hell.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Usual Tuesdays podcast,
Damn,
everybody.
you like that harmony, dog?
Little 1 year
I like it.
type shit. Thank you so much for rocking with us, man.
Love in the motherfucking hell.
Is it wrong to snack, bro?
No.
Look at this. Not sponsored, but yo, this shit is gas.
That shit is from Snap Cup. Snap Club. Snap Club. Oh shit! I fucked this up. What's
How you guys doing?
up? What it is, ho? What's up? Joe in the club. What's up, boys? You know, it's just another normal fucking day for us. Just another normal just another usual Tuesday.
That's on a Tuesday, yeah. Usual Tuesday. That's on a Tuesday, not a Wednesday. Or a
Hey,
Monday.
motherfucking 1 year, dog.
Happy 1 year, boys.
1 year of doing this fucking crazy ass podcast. That's fucking wild, dog.
Yeah, it's been a
That is
journey.
fucking wild.
It's
Like,
been a
who
journey.
would have fucking thought? I can't. Like, not that I had any expectation coming into this shit, but if somebody would have told me, "Hey, you guys are gonna be doing this podcast for a year," I don't know. I wouldn't have. Somebody was gonna fucking chime in. You guys got me sitting here looking dumb.
We're like, yeah, we kind of expected it, dog.
Hey, you know?
Nah, I mean, that is crazy. It is wild to be here a year later of just a random conversation that we all had that we're like, let's do it next week.
Yeah, let's do it again. Any reflective thoughts off the year before we get the actual show started?
Somebody in the chat said 1 year and barely anything has changed. All right, brother. Why are you such a hater, Emotion?
Yeah. Who? You guys are drinking some fucking haterade, whoever you
Dead
are.
ass, bro.
Taking a fat gulp.
Just a go. In terms of like what I don't know. I've really appreciated, honestly, the conversation, the candid conversations that we've had over the year. And just like being able to open up in more of like a personal, real way has been really, really cool. And to be able to reflect on like my own personal shit. So thank you.
Thank you. Hashtag tell him was created.
That
Mhm.
was last
Just tell 'em.
episode.
Bro, when that fucking episode popped up on my notifications and that shit said hashtag tell him, I was like, what the fucking corpse, dog? That shit had me cracked. No, genuinely, I'm happy that we've done this shit. This is, bro, like I used to get happy to live stream. I used to get happy to play video games, but there's just something about doing this podcast that, I don't know, this shit is so much fucking fun. This shit is so much fucking fun. I've been having a fucking blast.
I agree.
And we've been on a roller coaster. We've laughed, we've cried, we've gotten mad at each other. I wouldn't say mad at each other, but we've definitely argued. And the fact that we're still rolling strong, that just shows a testament to what true friendship is. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy though? Me and Putch haven't really gotten into it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need y'all to do it. Y'all both God-fearing men. See, me on the other hand,
So we're on the correct side, bro.
Yeah, we're on the right side. We're on the right side of history.
Yeah.
what the fuck? I didn't say I didn't believe in the history.
Nah,
No, I even say I didn't even believe in a higher being. I'm just not religious.
No, it's not even that. It's just we're on the right side of history, man. We're gonna be on the right side of things.
Any reflection corpse from you?
No, like
No.
I think not like I feel like starting when we started off and kind of like getting into it. I'm not. It's gonna sound cocky as fuck, but I'm not surprised. With its ability to how it's worked. You know what I mean? I think kind of when we started, there was a similar accord that we were on where it's like, dude, we're gonna come, we're gonna talk. We are gonna have differences of opinion and this and that. I am surprised that people have tuned in the way that they have and have participated the way that they have. You know what I mean? But what we stood on then that business we was standing on then, it was like, this is what people should be able to do. People should be able to meet up weekly and have differences of opinion on certain stuff, or us as men, we should be able to get together once a week and talk about certain stuff that have affected us or that make us curious, or things that or we've had certain thought processes that we may have not have had challenged before, and they're being challenged now, and we've had changing of opinion, or re-solidifying of opinion, and that and I think we all kind of knew, like, hey, there should be a space in this world for that, and I think reflectively, to see it like really be tried and true and it work, I think that's been like the biggest thing, is like, yeah, the world does need a space for this, and people will listen to it. And it was like a lot of confirmation of these small little philosophies I used to have, or small little hopes I used to have for the world.
Yeah, and honestly, the crazy thing about it is, like, the amount of messages, like the amount of messages and shit like that has increased as the year has gone on. Of like, oh hey, I was listening to your podcast and I like you guys were talking about this. Yeah, like, yeah, even just at work, it's like, hey, I was listening to your podcast and you guys were talking about this and this. Next time you guys should talk about this, or you guys, like, this was an interesting point that one, or oh, I can't believe you look at it that way, like, just to spark more conversation. And the fact that people are actually listening and tuning in and really enjoying the content that we're bringing to them, and understanding that what we're giving them is face value. This is not an act that any of us put on. This is not, like, we genuinely like this in person. You know what I mean? And I think that's what I love the most about it, because there are, like, plenty of podcasts that I've watched that are face value podcasts, and there's podcasts that I watch that are like satire and that people are putting on a show. And the fact that we've really stayed true to that is absolutely amazing, and I love that. And that's why I want to keep doing this for another year and another year and another year, and I want to keep going until the wheels fall off. And it's going to be so much fun. And the fact that we continue to come and bring conversation, bro. We've literally filled up a whole year's worth of 2-hour episodes, if not 2-hour longer than 2-hour episodes, every time we come, and we're talking the whole fucking time. And there's, you know what I mean? It's never been like, oh fuck, that was a boring ass episode.
Yeah. It's either been like philosophical or more recently been like comical. It's been really good.
And that's why I'm excited for tonight.
Bro, tonight's going to be a good one, bro.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast. I'm joined with my co-host Zero and the handsome and romantic Corpse. I didn't have anything to say about you today. I'm sorry, Zero. But we spent a lot of time at the liquor store together. Welcome back to another episode. So today, for the 1-year episode, we actually have a supporter of the show that requested to send, or that I requested to have send questions in for us to answer. Now, I have seen some of these questions. I was doing my best to not look at the questions at all because they were shared with me. But I don't know what all the questions read. I'm going to go through them one by one. We can elaborate. It's not a quick fire, blah, 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 this or that. Some of the questions are more thoughtful, and let's get into it. So that's the plan for the night.
Let's do it. Bro. Let's do it.
It's beautiful because, again, it's somebody else that watches the podcast that took their time to do this shit. So I'm very grateful for that. All right. First question. This was a huge debate. All right. Corpse, when you brush your teeth.
Oh, shit.
What is your routine when you brush your, like, when you go in the bathroom to brush your teeth, you grab your toothbrush, what are your next steps?
Toothpaste and then water on the paste.
Oh my god, bro.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. So you grab your toothbrush, put toothpaste on it, and then put it under water?
Well, I'll rinse my toothbrush off first.
Okay,
So
then-
water, toothpaste, water again.
that's right. Oh,
Yes.
kind of.
What? You were against that, Demo?
Sorry. I didn't realize he
You said
he was
the
gonna
double
go
dip
back
was
in-
crazy.
The double dip is crazy. It's the rinse the toothbrush, paste in your mouth. That's it.
Nah. Nah,
No,
you gotta wet it
No,
again for
fuck
good measure.
No, hell no.
Are you fucking?
It's
All
already
right.
you're the reason truly California's in a drought. I'm not even gonna lie.
No, because that's my next question, right? That's my next question. Do you leave the water running, or do you turn the water off while you brush your teeth?
I leave. It depends.
Corpse is the reason why.
That's crazy, corpse.
It depends. Usually when I'm like brushing my tongue, I'll let the water flow.
Okay. Here's my question for the brushing the tongue. Do you brush with the bristles, or do you brush with the back of the toothbrush, or do you use a tongue scraper?
I don't use a tongue scraper usually, just because I've used that before in the past, and I don't know if like I overused it or what, but I remember like my tongue was like raw. It felt like I had ate like two large fucking popcorns from the fucking movie theater with extra salt and butter, bro. My shit was like, felt like I had been licking sandpaper, my dog.
Jesus.
All right. So are you okay? I'm gonna elaborate on this question. When you brushing your tongue, are you brushing till you gag, or are you just like making sure you get like most of the surface?
Oh, dude, I'm a gagger, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm a fucking full on, dude.
Yo.
Gag reflex, bro, intact.
Me
My
too,
girl-
dog.
My girlfriend makes fun of me, but yeah, I gotta give that toothbrush that neck, bro.
But
Have
for
to.
real, you're like, "Ah." I think I've grown to. Nah, I'm not even gonna say all that.
Whoa, pause. I knew what you were about
Alright.
to say too.
Last question on the toothbrush. The water that you. Oh no, two more questions. The water that you use, is it warm or cold?
Usually a little warm.
No, why do people do this?
I'd rather go.
I'm a
warm.
cold water. I mean, I
I'm
guess it's
cold.
whatever I turn it on to.
Nah, I'm cold.
Typically, I like cold though because I take a cold shower in the morning. All right, and
That's
then
crazy.
last question
That's
on
crazy.
this one. Last question on this one. Do you rinse your mouth with water after you brush your teeth?
Not immediately.
Like after? What do you mean?
What do you mean, not immediately? Like, how long do you wait? Like right before you're about to drink coffee?
You're supposed to wait. Like I think it's like 5 minutes.
You're not supposed to rinse your mouth at all after you brush your teeth. That's the rule.
It's
You're supposed
really
to let the toothpaste keep working.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
honestly dependent on the toothpaste, because some toothpaste will call, like if you literally read the instructions, will call you to either leave it. You're not supposed to rinse it immediately, like brush your grill and then immediately start rinsing your mouth out with water. You're generally not supposed to do that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. I just like rinse my toothbrush off, and then I get a little water and I like clean my facial hair.
Yeah, the
because I have
mouth.
toothpaste
Yeah,
all
yeah,
over my
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I do the same
And then I
shit.
just wipe my mouth.
Yeah, like if I was going somewhere, like let's say if I was going like to lodge, I'd brush my teeth. Boom, that's done. Like I'll kind of like rinse my face off just to get the fucking toothpaste off my face. I would do my hair, and then I would rinse my mouth out, spit, and then I'm out.
No mouthwash.
See now if I was using mouthwash instead of like the normal water mouth rinse, I'll use mouthwash. You know, to
Pretty
wash all
like
that out.
immediately?
No, it's a couple minutes afterwards. Like I said, I'll do my hair, make sure all that's straight. And this is all before I get my shirt on. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah, if you're brushing your teeth with your shirt on, you're wild.
Yeah, it's wild. To me, that's wild. As
Wait,
fuck.
I do that. I do that
Look
every
at
morning.
Damien's face.
Every
Look at
morning.
Damien's
I do that
face.
every morning. I do that every
Yeah, I
morning.
think that's. I think.
Why is that
Because
wild?
serious? Because your toothpaste don't like drip on your face.
Fuck no, bro. What are we talking about? I'm a-
Especially if you're
I'm a-
wearing a
It's dripping on
button
your
up,
face.
your
I'm a-
button up should probably be like the second to last thing.
Oh,
You
it's
put on.
like if I'm gonna put a suit on, especially if I'm putting.
No, okay. The suit's different because obviously I feel like you got to be more ninja-like. You got to be stealthy with it. But
Yeah, but even with like a t-shirt, if I'm wearing just like a shirt, that's the last thing I put on.
No, because for me, it's like one of the first things because my hair
This
is like
motherfucker running around with his pee. This is pee out and the shirt on.
yeah, true. I'm in the big shirt and no pants. No, but
Wait, why do you put your?
so because it's because of my hair. So I'll do my hair, but I already got to have the shirt on because I feel like and I'll put a sweater on if I'm doing the sweater thing. But I have to do that because if I do my hair and then I'll put my shirt or sweater on and like the shirt neck fucks with my hair, I feel like it fucks it all up.
Okay, see, so when I used to wear a pump, I used to be like that. Like when I had shorter hair and I would pump my hair,
Yeah.
I would brush my teeth, and then I would put my shirt on,
Yeah.
and then I would do my hair.
Yeah. Well, I guess shirt's like the last thing or one of the first things regardless, but just the order I'm used to
It's
doing
the
it.
last thing.
No, but just
Like
the,
I would put my socks on, put my pants on, brush my teeth. Well, it depends, because typically when I get up out of bed and I go take a piss
Mhm.
in the morning, that's when I brush my teeth. But like if I'm doing like one fell swoop of just getting ready, I'm taking a piss, I'm putting my socks on, putting my pants on. Wait, do y'all do pants first or socks first?
pants.
Socks.
That's crazy.
Socks.
I
That's
sleep with my
crazy.
socks on.
That's no,
Okay.
I could do that.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Usual Tuesday.
This will be the
You
first year
sleep
and the
with your
last year.
podcast? I mean, you sleep with your podcast. You sleep with your socks on?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I used to
bro.
do that, bro,
sleep
but I
with my
can't. I
fucking
got
socks
used
on,
to the socks off. I can't do it anymore.
Actually, Damon and I just had a conversation about this.
Yeah,
Nope.
I can't.
I cannot be out there with my dogs out like that, bro. That's crazy.
I used to
Oh,
be.
that's
I used to
fucking
be
wild.
exact. It just feels nice, right? Like the socks just feel good.
Yeah.
It just feels nice.
No, it does not. It's
It
so
does.
bothersome.
But now I can't do it. Now I feel my wait. Pudge, back me up.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
At some
This is a
point
good
you
question.
feel. At some point you feel like your toes are touching, right? Like you feel the like just the connectedness, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, that's absolutely wild. You can feel your toes touching.
Yeah.
Even
It's like-
right now, I have slides on, and I can't feel my toes touching.
It's like a weird thing that like once you see or like once you feel it, you can't unfeel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. Nah, Kelly says that she has specific socks for when she goes to sleep because she can't have monsters touching her toes in.
You know
Yeah,
the-
like I can't sleep with like high socks on. Like they
No,
gotta be
wait, hold on. You wear ankle socks?
Oh, I love ankle socks, bro. That's all I wear, bro. Come on. Come on
Bro,
now.
Damo will
Ankle
wear
socks
a suit
gang?
with ankle socks. Damo
Hell
will wear
yeah,
a suit
bro.
with ankle
Ain't
socks.
nothing wrong with these
Nah.
ankle socks, bro.
Everything in the world is wrong with. I can't rock with ankle socks.
Ankle socks are the wave. High socks are fucking whack. Whack
Nah.
as shit.
I love high
Okay,
socks. bro.
now you're out of line, dude. You need to calm
Hey, the
down.
higher the sock,
no.
the downer the fool. I'm just-
Exactly.
That fucking I think Punch
Alright.
I think Punch you sent me that too. That shows up.
This is the sock check meter.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see this
From
fool right
Fruit
here?
Wild?
He's on the down spectrum.
That
All right. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. This is an interesting one. What do you think is worth waiting for?
like in terms of what?
That's the question. What do you think is worth waiting for?
As soon as
Pussy.
Actually, no.
Okay,
Damo and I had a
no,
conversation
Show
about
me
this before.
pussy. I'm just kidding.
I couldn't help myself.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying
Grape
to
ice cream is worth waiting for.
fuck no.
God damn right, dude. God damn right, baby. You know
Wait,
what I'm saying?
so since you've been back, have you had grape ice cream?
I haven't. I haven't. God damn
Oh
it.
no, nah,
dude.
I can't be that good to
It's-
wait for, bro.
Fuck,
Show me
bro.
grape ice cream.
Dude, that shit is worth it, bro. Oh my god.
This motherfucker said pussy. Okay, wait. Actually, I want to elaborate on the pussy thing for a second. Okay, because Damo and I were having a conversation today.
Oh no.
Was it a bad conversation?
It wasn't a bad conversation. What's up, Bryson?
This motherfucker said.
Thanks so
"Oh,
much for dropping
no."
by, brother. Thank you. What you about to say?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to preface it before we get back to the question that was asked. But Damo and I were having a conversation today about like what was said earlier? It was like, as a dude, what was said earlier? As a dude, this certain person wished that they didn't have to like. What the fuck was the preface, bro? The dude said that he didn't want to, like, he wished it was as easy for him to get pussy as it was for girls to get dick, or something
To
along
give
those
it
lines.
out.
To give it out. Oh yeah. Okay. To give out dick, they wish giving out dick was as easy as giving out pussy.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, my mom watches this shit. Uh, and I was talking to. So you said what's worth waiting for? You said pussy, and I told Damo, I said half of why the pussy is worth waiting for is the hunt, right? Like it's like, as a man, honestly, like most of the enjoyment comes from the hunt. That's not horrible. That's not how I mean it, girls. It's not. It's not how I fucking mean it. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like, don't, if you give it up like that, then no, I don't want that.
It's
shit.
Fugazi, fairy dust. But
Okay, Wolf of Wall Street.
what is genuinely worth waiting for?
Mm.
A burger at Burger King? Fuck no.
Yeah, like
That shit
I
fucking
don't have an
sucks.
answer to this question. I don't, because then a generic question. Oh, love is worth waiting for.
Yeah, aside from that, all
It's
that.
not.
Because of
It's
course
not, though.
it is, bro. It is.
I don't know if I'm waiting for it though. Like, I'm
You're
not sitting here
always
waiting for love.
it. Always.
I'm not.
You're not waiting for it like, I'm just twiddling my thumbs until it gets here. I'm just saying you're always waiting for it. You're always waiting for it to arrive. And once it does, you're grateful for it.
No, but I feel like waiting is like the actual action of waiting for something.
I don't think so.
Like, oh, I know this will come eventually. Like, nah, bro. Like, I've learned to be happy by myself. I'm good with being happy by myself. Something comes along that makes me happy, cool. But like, I'm not like, oh, I'm waiting for love. I'm cool with being alone for the rest of my life. I'm cool if something comes around and I fall in love. Great. I'm cool with both of them. But I'm just not like I'm waiting around for love. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's a generic answer. I don't want to give a generic answer.
You know what I'll say? I won't give a generic answer. What is worth waiting for is a brand spanking new camera. Dude, there's nothing better than like, oh, I wanted this camera that I'm filming on right now. I waited so long to like upgrade, and then when I finally had the money to do so, bought it off of Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. I fucking loved it so much.
Yeah, I feel like shit that makes life progress and like the production of certain things is worth waiting for, I guess.
Yeah. And now I get
The
to use
Elden
it
Ring
to stream.
DLC. I've been waiting on
yeah,
that.
that shit came out. Or the trailer for it.
Look, what is worth waiting for? A Call of Duty game that isn't trash. Facts.
I mean, I waited close to over a year to get initiated into masonry, and that was worth all the wait. You know,
That's
I like that. I like that.
there was the wait of me joining Beast Camp, you know, which was more than worth the wait.
I feel like maybe I'm thinking about this question broadly. I really don't know. I don't know how to. I genuinely don't know how to answer this question.
I guess it's pretty subjective, right? Like, what is the best for you?
Yeah.
And that's also kind of like, or like waiting, and then like being patient, and like there's so many good things because like, yeah, we could sit here and be like, oh, you know, waiting for love, like it's like, but are you really waiting for it? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I feel like some of the best moments that I've had, not just like you know, boy to girl, but some of the best friendships I've made have never, like when I've felt low, and new friendships that I've made, I don't think I was like, God, I can't wait till I have like a really good friend that could just come along and me and him can just go on adventures and have a good time. No, it's like I just met people, and it's like, dude, I've been waiting for this. Like I had been waiting for a fucking somebody to come along that I could just chit chat with and go on these wild fucking, you know, these wild rants or these wild fucking thought holes and blah blah blah. Like Milkman, shout out my dude Milkman. like had been on the road with these boys for so long and never really had somebody that I kind of
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
dived
Bryson.
into some
Thank you
shit
for the
with,
happy
or
birthday
like
wishes,
really
brother.
related to with on some shit, and then met him, started traveling with him, and it was like, oh, dude, I've been waiting for this. Somebody who I can kind of see like eye to eye with on some stuff.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that because I've talked to Damien about that. Damien's one of my best friends in the whole world, bro. I could talk to this motherfucker about anything. And the thing that, like, the way that I've gone into every relationship, whether it's like a personal relationship as a friend or a relationship as, like a loving relationship or however intimate relationship, I always go into it with no expectation, bro. Because as soon as I have expectations, something happens, and I'm just like, we've talked about it over the year, right? Like, I don't want to do that shit anymore. So like, even with like Damien and I becoming friends, there was no expectation to our relationship as friends, and it just continuously progressed. But I've never once thought to myself like, "Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for a friendship like this."
Mm-hmm.
So like, I can't relate to that. But now it's like, I'm glad that I have this friendship because I have somebody that I openly have trust with and can say anything that I want to say, or like I know that I won't be judged about. You know what I mean? But like, even with this other thing that I got going on, like I was telling Demo today, like we don't even have to go and do something, and I'm enjoying myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm not sitting here like, oh, I was waiting. I've been waiting for that to happen. But it's nice that like, oh, I can sit here and chat with you for 3 hours and I had a great time. Like that, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't expected. I wasn't waiting for it, but it's nice that it's happening.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, if I don't know what's worth waiting for. I don't. I really don't. A hot and ready from Little Caesars.
Uh-huh. A good Toppers pizza.
It's definitely not Epic Wings. Epic Wings is not even on the list.
We gotta go to Toppers, bro. Yo, D, when we go to Ventura, we gotta go to Toppers, bro. We gotta get a BCT from Toppers, or a chorizo with jalapeno.
Okay, we'll get whatever you say because I have no idea.
It's good.
It's real good. All right. What's something? Oh,
I'm feeling it.
Okay. Bro, this shit's been gone, dog.
Oh, I'm still working on mine, but I'm dead feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm about to be fucking wavy as fuck after this podcast. And I'm going to the bar after?
That's crazy. And we got work tomorrow?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we got work.
So crazy,
All
bro.
right. What's something that gives you buyer's remorse?
Buying a fresh new camera. No, I'm just kidding.
Buyer's remorse is crazy. I don't know. As I've gotten older, I don't really buy. Actually, I was gonna buy the new Jordans on Saturday, and I decided not to.
Shoes is a big one. I feel like
I knew I would have buyer's remorse.
Shoes is a big one. I feel like now. I want to say clothes. I know I need some clothes, but I'm like, do I need clothes right now? Like my shit got 13 holes. I could do 15 holes, bro. Like I could wait it out.
Are you talking about your drawers?
Yeah. I'm so dead ass, bro.
Okay, so since you brought up clothes, let me ask you a question.
It's not my B-day.
You feel weird when you like pop up?
It was on the 9th.
In the same like clothes on somebody? Like if you pulled up and you were in the same clothes like similar clothes that you wore last week, does it make you feel some type of way?
No, bro. I literally cycle through the same 3 pants.
I live out of facts.
I have two pairs of black jeans that I wear every fucking day.
Yeah, bro. If y'all are gonna get close enough to smell my ass, like, yeah, it's on you.
I don't know. I think it's dude, we're not in middle school, fam.
No, but like, but
we're not in middle school, champ. Like, dude, if I'm gonna wear these same pair of pants 3 days this week, you're gonna leave me the fuck alone. My washer's broken. Okay, I have not had time. I'm busy, and I'm gonna wear these fucking pants. They're comfortable as fuck. They have all the pockets that I want, and you can suck my ass. Sorry about it.
True and based.
Here's the real question: How often do you wash your jeans?
Every 2 weeks, I'd say.
2 weeks. Thank you. I feel like jeans don't get dirt. I mean, unless I was like out trekking somewhere, and somebody spilled a drink on me or something, then I'm gonna wash it.
But that's what the rule of the three wear. So I got 6 pairs of pants. I got 3 wears per. So around 2 weeks. That's just the average.
Yeah,
three wears per. I'm more like 5 wears.
See that that's pushing it a little bit. Even if I'm just chilling, I don't know, my jeans just seep up some of my oils and my aromas.
Oof.
Okay.
Hey, pause.
Mm.
I don't
Damn.
Okay.
I don't know if that's
Let me sniff them, dude.
Oh, whoa.
All right. So shoes
$5.
give you buyer's remorse.
I was saying clothes.
Clothes. Okay.
Clothes in general.
I'm gonna say video games. Video games give me buyer's remorse sometimes. If I play the game, the shit is whack. Because that's what I do, right? Like I
yeah.
play video games on a day-to-day basis for
Yeah.
the most part.
That's low
like video
key
games.
why I don't want to get into video games, because I just can't I just don't like the idea of playing a game, giving it like time out of my day to learn how to play it, and then it'd be whack. Like it's
With a
just
team and you played less than 2 hours, then you get your money back.
still, I don't know. I mean, teach their own, but
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm about to be faded as fuck after this stream.
I just don't buy myself enough stuff to have experienced that in a while.
that's kind
I
of
would
good.
say probably like the craziest remorseful payments I've ever made has been rent, dude. Honestly, it's like, dude, do I really need to live here? Like, do I really like, especially that apartment?
Rent is crazy.
Yeah,
Yo, rent is
That's
wild.
crazy.
it's remorse.
Rent gives you buyer's remorse?
Fuck yeah,
Wait,
bro.
does that just mean you don't like where you live, or you don't think it's like
It's remorseful because for me, like especially like me and Elijah, right? And I talk about this a lot. Like me and him went from sleeping on a floor together to sleeping on a couch together to sleeping on a small bed, and then it just like progressed. And there was parts of me, especially when I was on the road and paying for my rent, it was like, dude, like this sucks. Like I'm paying for an apartment, I'm not there. Me and this dude, we could survive off of so much less. Like he wouldn't give a fuck, honestly. You know what I mean? And so like, yeah, it was like I'm paying, bro. Like let's be real, California rent is ridiculous.
bro,
Say that again, dog.
it's dumb as fuck.
Bro,
Say
when
it
I
again
look
for the people in the
when I look up cribs in
I was just
fucking
about to say that.
Ohio,
I was just about to say
I'm like, dog, there's no reason why I should be paying this money. There's no why am I doing this? You know what I mean? So shit like that. Shit that I know is outrageously priced, but I'm paying it anyways. Is the shit that generally gets me going.
bro.
Okay, this is.
Stop.
Okay, I do got something.
I know where
Okay,
you're.
okay.
I feel like you're about to go into the whole conversation we had the other day, which I'm not ready for. If that's where you're going, I don't know if that's where you're going. But just real quick, somebody.
I wasn't.
Okay,
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
All right, my bad. About the whole economics thing.
No.
Okay.
No, hell no.
a
I'm not bringing that up on stream.
Not a stupid conversation. It was just like a.
Thanks. I appreciate the fact that you
No,
thought that
no.
our conversation
It wasn't a stupid conversation.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that because that was a
Nah.
30-minute conversation.
It wasn't. It was a good conversation. What I mean to
Uh-huh.
say, it was just like it's stupid complex. It was very complicated, and I'm not in the right mindset. But what I was gonna say was,
For those of you, hold on. For those of you that are wondering, we were talking about this is all. This is all I'm gonna say. We were talking about the high rises in LA that are getting graffitied right now,
Mhm.
and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's poetic justice for people that live in California and for the art and what is taking place in LA. I absolutely love it. I don't give a fuck if I have to pay more money for it. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
and just
That's all.
real,
That was the gist of our conversation.
okay, real quick, just to give the point of view that I had given, was I thought it was
God, there you
stupid because I thought it was dumb because obviously it's a closed loop. If you destroy something, then shit is gonna cost more to fix, and that cost is not going to be given to the people that you want it to be given to, and instead passed off to the very people that you want the cost to be lessened from, right?
But you're making a statement, D. You're making a statement.
That's all. That's all I was saying.
Like all those people that stand in front of the police department and protest, like it doesn't do any. It doesn't do anything but make a statement.
It's a statement.
It makes a statement.
That's all fine and dandy, but there has to be some considerable amount of action in most cases it's going to be voting action in terms of like what you do with your vote. But let's not get too deep into this because
Biden's our president because of that stuff.
I'm not in the right mindset right now. Two.
All right, go
ahead. What was I gonna say, bro? I don't even remember what I was gonna fucking say.
Buyer's remorse.
Nah, I don't even know. Oh, no. I was just gonna say the other day somebody had pulled up a place in Texas, and I get it. It's Texas. Like some people want to live in Texas, some people don't. It's a beautiful state.
I love Texas.
Certain parts
I'd
of
be
it
in Texas right now if I could.
Some parts of Texas is not that nice. But this dude pulled up for $1,000, had a 2-bed, double-decker apartment, and it was like double the size of my 1 bed that I'm paying like $1,700 for. I'm like, bro, you fucking kidding me? That's insane.
Bro, your joint is bigger than mine. I live in a fucking garage. It's hot in this bitch.
I asked you if you wanted to, move. There was a spot right down the hall.
No, you good. All right, next question. Target or Walmart?
Target. Not even close.
Oh, okay, what is this?
Target.
What is people's asphyxiation with
asphyxiation?
Is that fixation? Is that the correct word? Fixation.
So.
Fixation.
Right.
What the fuck is people's? Hey, don't. What is people's fixation with fucking Target, bro? I don't fucking understand it.
It's just a nice
it's
place.
It's better.
It's like Disneyland.
Get the fuck out of here. Disneyland?
Yeah, it's like I don't know how to explain this, but it's like the department store, is that right? It's like the store version of Disneyland.
Oh, D is getting wavy. Look at his eyes. Sock.
It's like Walmart is the drunk
Should have bought
cousin.
Another one, dog.
Is the drunk cousin who's at the barbecue, who's like, he's cool, but you kind of put up with him because he's your family, And then Target is the cool cousin.
Target? I love Target.
Target is the cool cousin, right? Who comes and he brings weed, he brings his own drink, he invites you to these places. He's the cool cousin.
He takes you to
Walmart's
fun
cool.
outings.
Like, I'll go there. I'm not like completely cut off from shopping at a fucking Walmart, but I'm not going there, dude. The place fucking sucks. It's dirty. The fucking Walmart workers, you guys fucking suck. Okay, you guys fucking suck, dude.
And bro, the amount of money that I save is not worth the amount of times I feel like I'm about to get fucking jumped in a Walmart. Okay, it's just not worth it.
So there used to be a page for Oxnard Walmart, and that shit would crack me the fuck up. Okay, for the record, I'm going Target too, but
yeah, bro.
That's just because. Hold on.
Nah.
As I've gotten older, I realized, Target is not that bad for clothes.
That was a big pause.
I like. Well, somebody wrote in chat.
Oh.
I like Target's clothes.
Mm-hmm.
They got nice clothes.
I agree.
They got nice clothes. But also, it's like I don't know what else more they have than Walmart and why it's better.
I'll go to Walmart honestly for like work clothes. Like their work pants and stuff. They usually have a good selection for pretty cheap. Walmart, I will buy if I had to buy grocery from one of the two places I'm going to Walmart.
Grocery from Walmart? Ain't no shot, bro. Who the fuck goes? Well,
wait, but they're cheaper. That's the
who
only
the
reason
fuck
you
goes
would
to
go.
grocery? Who
They're
goes
just less
grocery
expensive,
shopping at
though.
Walmart?
Well, sorry, fucking Cisco, that you're so goddamn privileged in fucking California that you've never been in a place like Pecos, fucking Texas, where there's not shit for 4.5 hours in
True.
either
They ain't got to win Dixie in that joint. They ain't got like. What you mean?
Drop your Google pin in Pecos, Texas, bro, and you tell me how close the nearest fucking.
They know like Albertsons. There are no Albertsons. You guys don't got Albertsons.
No. Oh, Albertsons, yes.
Exactly.
Albertsons,
I know they got Albertsons there because I live there.
No,
Not
they don't.
there.
No, they don't.
My bad.
Albertsons is better too, though. I'll say I'll go Albertsons before I go to Walmart. Fuck
Shout
that
out to all
place.
my people struggling in fucking Pecos, Texas, bro. I see you guys, dog. I see you. I feel you, bro. I fucking hated that place. God damn it. Fuck me.
Oh, we woke this motherfucker up, dog. We
I
know,
forgot
he-
about Pecos.
fucking hate that place.
Mecos, Texas.
All right, but it's
Yeah,
Target
fuck-
across the board. It's just a better,
Target, yeah.
just it's the iPhone experience of stores. It's just nice. It
Somebody
works.
named UFO on YouTube said, "Y'all are soy as fuck. Walmarts are the best. Target's gay."
Shut your hillbilly dipshit ass up. All right.
Soy. For you to literally address
What
another
the
man
fuck is
as
soy?
soy, you deserve
Soy
to-
only.
If you're not eating sticky rice with chicken and soy sauce and chili pepper flakes, something's wrong with you, bro. So I'll be soy all day.
Hey, what? What the
I
fuck
think
did
they're
that
talking about
even come from?
soybeans, like soy milk.
Wait, you guys have
soybean.
never heard the insult soy?
Yeah, you're soy. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, like you're
I've never
soying
heard
out. What?
I
It
mean,
just
I'm the
means
oldest motherfucker.
You're like
in here,
a
I'm just
you're like a
saying.
triggered like little bitch. That's all that means.
Yeah.
Call me a trigger little bitch.
That's
Somebody
what-
ban this motherfucker out my
Hey,
chat.
mod
Yeah,
ban him.
boo that man. Boo.
Fuck you, dog.
Boo.
Not only that, but only soy bitches say soy. Okay. Fuck it.
Yeah, bro. Jesus Christ. You're
All right, all right.
Nah, I'm just playing. Listen, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I appreciate you.
Nah, fuck that motherfucker.
Ah,
You wanna come
Fuck
here and
that,
talk shit,
dude.
dog?
Okay,
Fuck
okay.
that.
Next question.
We throwing hands out here, baby.
Next
All right.
question.
Hold on, I can't fucking see. I don't have my glasses.
I've been
Oh,
wondering if Milkman be fucking making burner accounts, dude. so
Yeah,
he
I
can
feel
talk
like he
shit.
does. I feel like this
he does.
motherfucker be hella fucking. All
That'd be
right.
funny.
Question is, what do you think people undervalue today?
I have to piss. Be 2 seconds. I'm so sorry.
Dude, you're popping the seal already, bro.
I'm
Close. I'm close. I'm not gonna
Drunk me
lie.
is even worse than regular me. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, because regular him will say I have to go piss, and then this motherfucker will go take a shit for 15 fucking minutes. I'm like, yo, I think we're just taking a piss. Oh my bad. Oh my bad. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
But yo, I'm so happy you're gonna be in California next week. I'm
Yeah.
legit gonna try and drive up to see you, dog.
Let me know, dude. I'm not gonna be working. I'm just gonna be with the minis. You know what I mean?
The Munchkins.
Yes, sir. The babies. Gotta go see the
We
babies.
gotta get our boys together, bro.
Yeah. Dude, if you guys could come by Wednesday, that'd be cool as hell, bro. Because then we can meet up
Not
at
gonna
lodge.
happen. Not gonna happen.
Hurt. Hurt my
Yeah,
gut.
Damo and I are doing mentoring, bro. So we work 9 to 6 Monday through Friday until the 8th.
Oh, okay. So at least you guys got the weekends off, though.
Yeah, but if you want to bring the kids down, I'm taking Peanut to Legoland for his birthday on the 3rd.
I leave on the 3rd.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
Yeah, I leave on the 3rd.
You know what, bro? This gives me an excuse to just fucking fly up there and go see you, dog. Even if we fly up, maybe we can convince Damon to fly for the weekend.
Bloop.
All right. So, what do you think people undervalue today, Damo? Yeah, we were talking about you. So,
What were you?
no, go ahead. You
What
watch
are
it
they
back on
under-
the playback.
What?
I will say, okay, I'll go back and say earlier we had, what do you think is worth waiting for? I said love is out the picture. But what do you think people undervalue? I'm going to say love on this one. And I don't mean like love, like kissy, huggy, dovey, whatever, lovey dovey love. But I just mean like the true understanding of what love is. Letting you do your shit, letting you make your mistakes, understanding when you make mistakes, talking to you the right way. That type of shit. I feel like people definitely undervalue that. And I think that that's where a lot of overthinkers come from that. Because they feel like their love is undervalued. And they ask a lot of questions and they ask a lot of, what do you think about this? I said this, so, like, what are your thoughts on that? Or you and I did this together. How did it make you feel? You know what I mean? And it's because they feel, or they've never been told, or they've never like been shown appreciation and things like that. So it's like, I want to know. I want to know how that feels because my love has always been undervalued. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
I think so. I agree with that too.
I know I do it, and I try, bro. I try my best not to do it. I'm like, yo, I got you this or that, or we went and did this, or I said this to you, and so badly do I want to be like, yo, how does that make you feel? Like, how does it make you feel when we do that together? Because I'm like showing you this outpouring love and appreciation, but I don't want to be like, how does that make you feel? Because then you overthink like, oh, is he only doing that because he wants to know how I feel about how? It's like a double-edged sword type of shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say that. I can see where you come from on that, but I think that's got something to do more with an inner thing, right? Like I do these things and I want to ask because in the past, like let's say you take the example of in the past, I feel as if though these things I did wasn't appreciated or valued. But that comes from like an inward thought train, right? Where I could also say I feel that some people may overvalue love. And that's where you see people who stay in certain situations or friendships that have went way past their expiration. You know what I mean? But because you love this person and because you feel a certain way about this person, you may stay in a certain place for a little too long. You know what I mean? I think one thing that we undervalue though seriously is uncomfortable situations, and that is something I can agree with you on. Is uncomfortable situations of like saying, "Oh, I want to ask this question to them, but then I don't know how they may react, or I don't want them to maybe feel a certain way because I'm asking them this question." But I think that uncomfortable situation, that uncomfortable feeling that you may have in your chest, I think is undervalued so much because even if it's an inward thought train, there's something there that needs to be addressed because I don't think it's normal to feel that way. I don't think it's normal to do a loving gesture to somebody and be worried if they actually value it or worried if they appreciate or worried that they hold it to any kind of light. I think it's not normal and it should be addressed in some form of fashion, which makes it okay to ask the question. You know what I mean? Which
You're
makes
saying,
it
excuse me. Are you saying so? You're saying the hard conversation is undervalued.
yes. Those hard conversations are very, very undervalued.
I like that.
Again, which like leads to this podcast, which makes me reflect on the podcast where it's like we've had tough conversations. You know, Damo made a huge fucking personal break with his own pops, and we've talked about situations that went on in our own lives, right? Like those tough conversations or addressed things to each other, which was kind of tough, like ugly, like if somebody else was to look at it like, oh, this is an ugly conversation, I don't want to hear this, but it's like, no, this is why we're actually doing it. You know what I mean? Because this is a conversation that needs to be had or a topic
Yeah,
that needs
because
to be discussed.
yeah, sometimes people just need to hear about themselves, type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, or just hear that their opinion is wrong, or yeah, that's actually that's a really fucking good one. That's a really good one.
I hate to say that somebody's opinion is wrong, though there are some
You know what I mean?
opinions.
You know what I mean, though. You know
Yeah,
what I mean, though,
yeah.
right? Like, yeah.
But there is some opinions that need to be like, what'd you just say? Like what? Like what? Like what did you fucking just say? Did what did you fucking just? No way, bro. And have that kind of ironed out. Yeah, yeah. And those are tough conversations, and I feel like especially in this day and age, people once they have their opinion challenged and they're told that like, hey, I don't believe in that. I think that's wrong. You know what I mean? Though you can believe in whatever the fuck you want to believe in, bro, but I don't jive with that. I feel like people shut down, when they hear that opposition. But that's undervalued. That's super undervalued.
That's such a good one, bro.
That's a good one.
That was a good one.
I was gonna
That was.
say, like, people undervalue themselves. I feel like a lot.
Yes.
Damn, this went deep. What the fuck? Me and Cisco were literally just talking about this today. We went to go have some food, and w- I talk about how in the past I've had people talk about like my character and be like, oh, like you're very not to brag, this isn't like braggadocious, but it's just people have told me in the past that like you're a special individual. Like there's not a lot of people like you. In my head, I'm like, there's a lot of people like me. What the fuck are you talking about? Like I'm nobody special. Like I'm just a dude. I'm just a regular dude. And I imagine everybody is like me. I think I'm pretty decently trustworthy. I'm pretty decently hardworking. I try to do my best in a lot of different arenas. And so I'm like, people must be like me. Like, yeah, no, you could probably like pick some random Joe Schmo on the street and he'd be probably 90% like me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's the undervaluing to some degree that I think about sometimes. And I'm like, I've heard people say that same sentiment. And so I'm like, yeah, you probably undervalue yourself too.
Yeah,
Bro,
but think about
that triggered
Right, go
such
ahead.
a core memory for me. Was my gramps, bro, on his 90th birthday. My pops flew us out, and we were having the surprise party for him. And bro, when he walked in, I mean, bro, we had this whole fucking banquet hall filled with all his friends, bro. People he went to elementary school with and shit. And I remember, everyone's loving up on him and this and that. And then, my dad calls us. He's like, "Hey, come say happy birthday." And we go over there and I grab his shoulder. I was like, "What up, Grandpa? Happy birthday." And I just remember he looked, he goes, "Putch, my friends are here." I was like, "Yeah, Grandpa." Like, yeah, bro, we're here. Like, we're like, because this is the same dude, bro, who I would see him every day. And I'll be like, "Hey, what up, Gramps?" He'd be like, "Man, I'm just waiting to die." He would say that, bro. It was so
Yeah, you've
fucking
said that before, bro. You've said that shit before.
so morbid, bro. But I loved my grandpa. And if you guys ever wanted to know a man I truly loved, and I talk very highly of my father, he doesn't fucking hold a candle. He can't even stand in that man's shadow, bro. Of how much I loved that man.
Oh my god, that shit's nasty.
And I mean that in all sincerity, pops. But yeah, it was like I feel though in his old age, and you get the calls over and over again, like this person passed away or this person has moved on, blah blah blah. And for him to be there, I feel like he kind of felt that. I could see it in his old ass eyes, you know what I mean, and hear it in his voice, like, "Oh my god, these people showed up for me," you know what I mean, like, and he probably didn't think that people would, And so I think
What a feeling at that age, bro. What a fucking feeling.
Yeah, seriously, yeah, that's a good one, Demo. Yeah, people seriously do underestimate and undervalue themselves a lot, a lot.
Well, that's why I kind of got on Damo's case today, because Damo and I were walking out. It was either yesterday or Friday. We were walking out of the call center, and he said something to me about like, what the fuck did you say to me? You said something about like, how does somebody be less square or something along those lines.
Oh yeah.
And I always say I'm square, bro. I always say I'm square, right? Like, bro, I played Magic the Gathering, a card game. I played video games. I wanted to play video games for a living. You know what I mean? Like, I drive an old ass fucking car to back and forth to work that fucking sounds like it's gonna die tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not nobody special. You know what I mean? I genuinely don't feel like I'm doing better than the next man. And I always tell Damo that, like, bro, like, I'm square. And then he said to me, he was like, yeah, but you just do things cooler or like better than other people do them. But bro, I was telling this motherfucker I was listening to Michael Jackson this morning on my way to work, and then I wound up listening to System of a Down. Like, to me, that's square, bro. Like, I don't feel like I do anything better than anybody else. Genuinely. Do I want to be the best at everything I do? Absolutely. But do I know that there's better people around? Yes. And do I do a square shit? Absolutely. But like, I feel like the people that do the same shit that I do gotta be on the same level. You know what I mean? I guess to answer your question now, since I didn't answer your question the other night.
Cool as bro.
The only reason I wear my sunglasses is because I don't want. If I ever do start tearing up, I don't want you guys to see it. And if I get drunk on a podcast, I don't want my eyes to look low. That's why I wear sunglasses now. Exactly.
Bro,
but I guess like
episodes I've needed some shades on, bro.
Facts, bro. This motherfucker was blasting off to the moon. But to answer your question, like, as long as you own whatever the fuck you're doing, then you're cool doing it. You know what I mean? As long as you love what the fuck you're doing, who the fuck cares, bro? I'm
Yeah.
32 years old. I still play Magic the Gathering. I like to do Magic card tricks. I love Magic. I love graffiti. I wish I could still skate. My body won't let me do it anymore. But like, who cares, bro? We live stream video games. We live stream a podcast. People might think this shit is whack as fuck, but I don't give a fuck because I'm happy doing whatever the fuck I'm doing in my life. So if that
Nice.
makes me cool for doing square shit, then cool. I'm cool for doing square shit. But I still think it's square. Personally.
Well, that's cool. I agree though. I agree. As long as you're loving what you're doing, who gives a fuck
Yeah,
about the
fuck
rest?
what,
I guess.
fuck what the fuck. Fuck what everybody else. Because they're miserable hating on the shit that I do. Fuck them. And the cool thing about it is that like we took Damo to go play Magic the Gathering with us, and look at all the nerd shit that we were doing, bro. Got our little fucking dice, our little fucking
That was-
cards, and
Nah, but that
sleeves and
was
shit.
cool. That was cool to see. That was cool to see. I didn't understand a fucking dime of it, but I liked it. It was cool. It was cool to watch.
I like doing that shit, bro. Friday Night Magic, I go play. Yeah, my little dragon's gonna do 10 damage to your little fucking gremlin. Like, yeah, that shit's cool to me. I like that shit.
Mhm.
Mathematics is, you know what I mean. I get to meet new people in different walks of life. I love that shit, bro. I love that shit. I want to meet people from
Oh
all
my
over.
fucking god, dude! Oh my,
Man,
oh
Yeah,
my
nah.
fuck!
We're bringing out the darkness.
Oh,
tonight.
my fucking god! I can't, dude. No way.
Let's get away from the magic shit.
Thank you, everybody who's tuning in live. I love you guys. Yes, fucking make.
Oh,
you guys make
Austin.
me-
Matter of fact, I don't really think you messaged me back on Instagram yet, bro. I need to get it on the podcast. So hit me back, please, because we got to set up a date for us to do this shit. All right, next question. This is a little bit more of a serious one.
Oh shit, we already went serious.
If you could eliminate one disease from the planet forever, what would it be and why?
Oof,
Herpes.
I got a heavy
Easy.
one. Yeah.
No, I'm just like, okay. We said that at the same time, and now it makes me feel horrible. Go ahead. Go first. I'm gonna let you go first, dog. Go ahead.
I might listen. I don't know. I'm kind of drunk. I might not feel anything. I might feel it all. Dementia
I really hope.
is something that I'd probably take away for like if I can take that away for good, man. Yeah, what a fucking illness, man. Sorry. Holy shit. What a horrible.
This could be
fucking-
an emotional one. This is already I already know because I'm about to get emotional too.
Yeah, man. Dementia's not. Imagine. I don't know, but I don't want to get into it too much. But
You don't have to.
I was just thinking about it the other day. Like, you live a whole life, and you get to like. The last thing you get to do is at least cherish it. And some people don't get to do that. It's not fair.
Mhm.
That's one of the worst things, man. Sorry. A little bit.
You say what's up, man, to your girlfriend?
No, I said a little bit.
See, my one thing that always made me curious about it, and I remember I said it one time when I was like really little, and I remember it was like one of the first times I had ever heard of dementia. And it was, I wonder what they're remembering when they're not busy forgetting it. You know, and that was something that was always made me very curious about that infliction to the body, because it's like, yeah, you know, you live this long life, and here they are at the end of it, and they can't remember who I am. They don't really know where they are, and you know, a lot of them become like violent. You know, some people with dementia become violent. You
Yeah.
know, because they're just losing their faculties.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they're losing their faculties, and yeah, that's definitely one too, because I would never want to forget my son's face, you know. And I kind of, and my dad was kind of having that issue with me towards the end.
Bro, I saw this video on TikTok. Sorry to cut you off real fast. I saw this video on TikTok, and it was his son, and he took his mom out for like a milkshake or some shit like that. And oh man, I lost it, bro. Like I sat in my bed and cried. because the mom was like, "Oh, who are you?" and and it was her son, bro. You know, and he was like, "I'm your son," and she was like, "Oh, okay," and like she just kept drinking her milkshake. And then the next scene was just like this dude breaking down in his fucking car, and he was like, "My fucking mom doesn't even remember me. Doesn't even know who the fuck I am." That bro, that shit broke me down. I was like, "Holy fuck!" Imagine Peanut doesn't like. Imagine I don't even remember who the fuck he is.
Yeah, bro. That's my answer to keep it short. But it's yeah, what a fucking man. If the devil made anything, it's dementia.
It's such a wild fucking
I
thing,
can't remember
bro.
if it's dementia or if it's Alzheimer's, but it's like they're listed as type 3 diabetes, which is wild that it's like, these things that come along. Like if you look at the word itself, dis-ease, it's a dis-ease of the body. Like, what I mean? Something happening inside of yourself. And so there's not many things I think in the world that come along from us just being in nature, So God, just any disease, honestly, bro. Like when you think of like cancer, I stood beside my buddy's mom, bro, in her like last moments, in her last moments, and she had cancer, man, and that was brutal, And again, like living a long, full, happy life, and this is the end. I mean, like this is what it's came to. Like this fucking blows, dog. Like what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
that's
But think about it, like, bro, I lost a cousin at 12 years old to cancer,
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
and that was like the most fucked up shit that I've ever seen in my life, bro. You know, it was like it was my second cousin, or what do you call it? Like, I mean, to me, he was my nephew. That's how it is in like for Mexicans. It's my cousin's son,
Yeah, your second
and
cousin.
Yeah, second
yeah,
cousin.
second
Yeah,
cousin.
second cousin.
And I mean, he was fucking 12 years old, bro, and just was deteriorating for 2 years since he was 10 years old, and just like lived his life in the hospital. And my cousin really like my other cousin, not even his mom, but his uncle, like lost it after that. And it was just like, man, when he passed away, it was the most fucked up
Much
shit
love, guys.
because I'm
Thank you.
thinking in my
Thank you.
head like,
Love you too.
especially as Mexicans, and we do the
Thank you. Thank
fucking
you, Samuel. I love you, man.
the rosary for 12 days, and we do all this shit to sit and contemplate about life
What up, Sean? Thank you.
and,
Thank you.
and what we do while we're here. Like he wasn't even here long enough to do anything, bro. Like 10 years fucking old, and like that shit was fucked up, bro. That it broke my whole family down, and honestly, it's like I know this is gonna sound fucked up, especially to you guys, but it's like, how the fuck is there a God, bro, when you take a 12-year-old like that? Like
Stephen Colbert said it best was what suffering of man isn't a gift from God. And it took me a while to like reconcile that. And one disease I've
I'm good,
became
man.
more
Just
privy
getting a
to
little
and have kind
emotional
of
on the
started to ask more
podcast.
questions about has been like cerebral palsy. Um, I love you, Cisco.
I love you, brother.
And cerebral palsy, like like to especially for adults to be fully aware that you have no control over your motor function and to have to go through life like that must be fucking tough. But then I started thinking of children because we know somebody, Concrete's son, if I remember right, has like cerebral palsy or something like that, bro.
Something similar to it. It's not cerebral palsy, but it's similar to that.
And to be a small child trying to play with other small children, I mean, kids are fucking mean, okay? Like, kids are fucking mean to each other, dog.
Wow.
So I couldn't imagine the jokes they make to the little fucker. Like, you know what I mean? Then he's just trying to live his life, But to watch them play and battle this, and it's like, they know they can't play at the park, or they know they can't do this, and that just fucking sucks because you don't get to watch a kid be a kid, but then at the same time, it's it's beautiful to watch them enjoy life in the capacity that they can.
Yeah. And
You
that
know.
goes back to the serenity prayer that I always bring back, right? Like, allow me to enjoy the things that I can control. And
Mhm.
like, there's this kid that I watch on TikTok, bro, and I've been watching him and his dad's journey. It's fucking beautiful. And he has no function of his lower legs. Dad teaches him how to like get up on the couch or go from like the changing table into his wheelchair and shit like that. And it just shows like the trials and tribulations of, like, yes, you may have a disability, but you have the ability to do so much more. And you have the ability um to do things that other kids will never do. You know what I mean? Like, no other kid has to go from the floor to the couch. No other kid has to go from a changing table to their chair, and you're learning how to do those things. You know what I mean? But that's when it goes back to like the cancer type shit, is because my nephew he'll never learn that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't have the ability to learn about his disability because there was no chance for him. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, cancer is fucking bullshit. Like, it's fucking bullshit, bro. So if there was one disease that I would ever take away, it'd be any cancer of any type, because what the fuck, bro? Like, you have no power over that. You can't
Mhm.
change the way that you go from your day-to-day basis. There was a video I reposted on TikTok of this dude who became a paraplegic, and it was the most gangster shit, bro. He was like this gangster from New York, and his legs didn't work, and they had him on this walking machine with the treadmill. And he was like, "Yeah, you want me to do 2 minutes? I'm gonna do 5 minutes, and I'm gonna just keep going, and I'm gonna just do this, you know." And he's like learning how to reuse his legs. But with cancer, you don't get that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You got cancer of the brain, you're done. You got cancer of the colon, you got cancer of the breast, you got cancer of the mouth. Like, there's no learning to do anything else because your fate is already set, and that's fucked up. To me, that's fucked up. I'd much rather have dementia and be able to live a new life every other day and forget everything and still be living than just know that I'm gonna fucking die. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro. I don't know if that, I don't know if that's the way anybody would want to go. Because
But they
Yeah.
don't know they're gonna go like that, D. You know, like, they don't know. They don't know that they forgot what fucking happened yesterday.
I
They
don't
don't
know.
know that they forgot their fucking kid. At least they can still be happy.
That's the
You know
thing
what I
is
mean?
that
With cancer, if
they
somebody tells you that you have cancer, somebody tells you that you have dementia, you can forget that in a month.
it's not like you, but
Somebody
it's
tells
not
you,
like you keep your person and you don't keep you don't keep intact with yourself and lose everything else. That's the thing with dementia though. It's
Mhm.
you lose everything. You don't have the privilege to keep anything. And that's what's heartbreaking about that.
There was a
Um
house I worked on. There was a house I worked on, and the old lady was screaming at us, bro, from the backyard. And I remember, like, dude, this fucking chick is nuts, bro. Like, older lady, old lady. And the I guess was her son came by. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm really sorry, but she suffers from
I
dementia.
agree, Sean. I
This
agree.
is that, bro." And I
Me
remember I was
too,
like, "It's
as well.
cool, bro. Like, we
Much
deal with
love,
wild
Sean.
customers all the
I love
time."
you, man. Thank
And
you for
I
being
do remember
always being here,
her
man.
saying, like, "Where am I? Like, who are you people?" Like, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, and I just remember thinking, like, at first it was fucking funny, dog. Like, like I was like, "Dude, she's fucking putting up a fight." But later on, like, we get to talk, and I was like, "Dude, that's so sad, dog. Like, could you imagine waking up in a fucking place and you're like scared? You know what I mean? Like, who are you people? Like, where am I, dog? Like, where's my husband? Like, you know what I mean? I remember she said that, and that one hit me. She was like, "Where's my husband? Who are you people?" And I was like, "Holy fuck, dog! Like, that's gotta suck. Like, losing the faculty of who you are. Where are these people? Like, where am I? Like, you could go
Mm.
back and be in your body and wake up and it be normal, and then 15 minutes later you're like, whoa, 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 whoa,
what
this
the fuck
doesn't
is
seem
this?
normal. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
this isn't normal. This isn't, where am I? Like, is that you, Billy? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, last time I remember you, like, like, that shit is fucking, but cancer too, dude. Like, those are two
Yeah.
fucking rough ones, dog. Like, seeing people hooked up to machines, anything like that, man.
Yeah,
That
like,
shit.
especially somebody going through dialysis and shit like that, bro.
Oh,
Like, all
oh.
right, let's get the fuck off this. I don't want to be on this question anymore. I wish this was one of the last questions. I love you. Thank you so much for doing these questions, but
I'll be right back.
All right.
so
No.
I'm gonna take a piss.
Yo, much. I kind of have to piss too. Was he butt ass
piss.
naked? Wait. I kind of feel like I saw his ass cheek a little bit. Wait a second. I thought I saw his ass cheek,
D,
bro. I'm not even
look.
lying. I had to piss a little bit. Yo, they're both gone? Yo, I was fucking out on the first one, bro. I'm not even lying. I'm still feeling it.
Hey, look, not even a clown, but what is that? 2 or 3 times that we got you to cry on the podcast now?
Yeah, bro. Nah,
Maybe start wearing some shades, bro.
Nah, that
Ain't nobody gonna
conversation's
see me
a whole
cry on
different
this
one.
shit.
People in my chat are saying like, yeah, it's hit a couple people. Like Sean in particular has, had somebody close to them have dementia. Much love to you, brother. I know you're not here all the time. You're in Australia, bro. You got weird ass time zones and your toilets
It's like
flush backwards.
7 a.m. right now. Oh, look at this motherfucker.
Oh, he's not naked.
You're
We
muted.
can't hear
You're
you.
muted.
Hey, speaking of Target, I bought some Hoochie Daddy shorts from Target. Look at this shit.
Oh, wow. Oh,
These things are comfortable as fuck, boy.
Hey, that's okay. I got gray sweats on right now. No, I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'm not gonna do that to y'all right now.
Oh my god. Dude,
Go
I got
piss
like
if you gotta go piss. Zero. What the
I'll
fuck?
be back. My bad.
Dude, I got
was
like
just
a.
waiting for
You
him to come
should've
back.
went-
I don't want
You
you
should have
to.
went already.
I don't want you to be alone. Wait, read my chat, yeah, because
Alright.
they have questions. They have questions.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna go take a piss too while Zero pisses. Can you sing "Snooze" the acoustic version
What the
for everybody while I go piss?
I would hate to do that to our viewership, bro.
I don't know. I need you to do that, please, because that's our green room song, and we didn't get to sing it today because you were late.
I was
You were
late, for the first time in a long time. But okay.
Can you sing it?
Can I just
You can
play
put it
off
on.
my phone?
Damn, bro, I can hear Zero pissing from here. Look,
Dude, he's got a heavy fucking flow. Wow. Jesus Christ. Yo, that man. Dude, I can't. I can't. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I told that lie, I'd kill that bitch. I do, but all of them around you scared to do. I'm not. Long as you do get out here for me, I got it. Mobbing and scheming and looting, hide your bodies. Long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. When I'm with you.
How can you got snooze and miss the moment? You're just too invited. Nobody like you do.
Wait, Putch, real quick. Oh, maybe
Everybody
all
just
three of you
sounded
guys.
so squawky.
When I'm with you, how can I snooze and miss the moment? You just
Slurring the fucking word, slurring McFuck stick. Jesus Christ.
all right.
Zero, what you got, baby?
So I was just gonna ask, cause Samuel asked, how you guys think you're gonna feel when you guys are old and you see our videos, like the videos of when you guys were young, or this age, I should say.
It's gonna be so much fun.
I think it's gonna be fun too. I think it'll be nice. It'll be
Yeah,
like,
even there was like a stream I did when I lived in the old crib where I would like went back and watched old dance videos from like 2006, 2007. And I saw a video on my phone. I was like, why the fuck were my clothes so big? Why the fuck did I dress like that? I couldn't dance like that. What the fuck? There's even like old dance videos of the 818 where me and Putch are together. And I'm like, oh, yeah, see, like I used to dance with such and such and such and such. And it's like me and Putch and we look so young, bro. And I just remember like cruising down in either my car or Putch's car, whoever wasn't drinking at the time. And we would just mob it like an hour and 10 minutes down to fucking downtown LA or wherever the fuck we were at. And, like those videos are so fun to watch and just be like, hey, we were having a good fucking time.
Yeah, I
Beautiful
think looking back, if you could do like, I mean, if we're gonna do the podcast in general, is like I just had a rad fucking time, and like that corny ass but very true Office quote. It's like You know, sometimes I wish people would tell you that you were in the good old days before they were the good old days. You know, and when I'm old, then I'm gonna look back and I'm like, dude, I knew that was the good old days. Like these were those fucking moments, bro, where I got to sit down with a couple pals and have
Bro,
good
like when's the last time that you knew this was gonna be the last time you sat on an electric box, or the last time you kicked it on your porch, or the last time you did this, the last time you went to a house party? Like we never know when that's gonna be, bro. That's why I love. That's why I'm like, yo, if you can, like, when we go out with the new hires for their last day, it's gonna be a fun time. Or when like, I mean, that's why I just love soaking in and taking in whatever I'm doing at that time. I try to be off my phone. I try to be even like our walks at work. Who knows when it's gonna be the last time that we ever get to walk together at work? Who knows when it's gonna be our last podcast? Who know? Like we don't know that shit, bro. So we gotta genuinely enjoy everything that we fucking do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think looking if I had a video montage, dude, of like the 818s, bro, like no one ever believes me. But like when that helicopter flew over the fucking session,
Bro, when we're at the park.
yes. Oh my
And
god.
the cops came. Oh my god! I try and tell that story. Or I've never told Damo that story, but I try and tell that story all the time. Or remember when Concrete grabbed the fucking speaker box and went out into the middle of the road, and the bus was. I have a video of it. The bus was coming, and he like danced on the fucking bus and like circled around. And then like a year later, this motherfucker's dancing with Beyonce and Bruno Mars on the Super Bowl stage.
Lived a I lived a rad fucking life, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro, we would literally, it would be like 30, 40 people deep at a fucking park, crumping, having fun, dancing, and a fucking police helicopter light would shine on all of us. And a lot of people would be like, oh, scatter. But these motherfuckers are like, oh, we gotta dance harder because the police watching us type shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that shit was so fucking fire. Those are some good ass fucking times, bro. Or even like going to Orange County and going to when the whole fucking Prissy and Tight Eyes
The overhype
beef happened.
Being
Like
at
we were
the-
there.
Yep.
And that shit was talked about worldwide.
Bro,
We're talking about two motherfuckers that were in what's that movie that they came out with? What was it? Stomp the Yard. Talking about two motherfuckers that battled in Stomp the Yard, and then we watched them actually have beef in person. Like if you pull up the footage, you can go on YouTube right now and pull up footage of Overhype 2000 and whatever the fuck it was, and you'll see me and Punch standing right there watching all this shit happen, bro. They were talking about Australia, New Zealand, fucking England. They were talking about it everywhere, bro. And we were fucking there for that action. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, dude, there was I was saying this the other day, was like there was so much I got to experience, especially during that time, that just was not normal, but it seemed so normal because I was there, I was with these people, it was happening all around me, you know what I mean? But then I go to these places like Columbus and I'm out in Texas or I'm in Florida and they say, hey, like you were there for this battle, or oh, you battled this person, or oh, you were there for
Farsight
this.
and Ruin. That's
Or,
the number
oh,
one that I hear.
bro, all of it, bro. Like, and I'm like, yeah, I was there for that. Like, oh yeah, I was there for Riot's comeback, or oh yeah, I was there for Enforcer's comeback, or oh yeah, like rest in peace. You know, he did a workshop in Oxnard, and then a few weeks later he had passed on. Like, like that was his like coming back to teaching and doing Crump. You know what I mean? And there was so much, and I don't think anyone ever needs to experience the same.
Or even
life.
like LeVar being at the fucking 805, grade 05 session that we fucking did. Like that was huge.
He shows a lot of love to Oxnard in the Ventura area and shit.
He's from San Diego.
I
And a
know.
lot of people don't know that.
Yep, and came back.
LeVar
and
is from bro.
would hit
All
me
right.
up and be like, "Yo, I'm trying to lab. I'm trying to come back," and that is fucking nuts, bro. Because now he's down in fucking Colombia, fucking doing his thing down there. You know what I mean? And then now he's in Texas, and it's like he's bouncing around doing his fucking thing, and it's like, bro, a little piece of my story gets to travel with you, and that is sick as fuck to me. Like, you know what I mean?
We gotta take Damo to a fucking Crump session, bro. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, you have not lived You have not lived until you, and especially you as a photographer, a videographer, you have not lived until you've been to actual crump session, bro. It is the dopest, most enthralling feeling that you will ever have in your whole life, because it is all just soul and vibes and just like it's so hard to explain. If you've never been, you'll never witness anything like it. Anything.
Yeah.
Because it looks like anger and aggression and just people wanting to fight each other, but it's really just love and ambition and rising, and it's the hardest shit to explain. But if you're not there and to experience it and you watch it on footage, like footage is cool, bro. Like you watch like if I watch Indian Corpse's battles, I've watched every single one of them. If I watch Indian Corpse's battles, it's like, damn, I wish I would have been there, because I know that had I been there, I would have known exactly like how he was feeling at the time, what he was going through at the time. It's the dopest fucking shit, bro. There's nothing like dance. Dance is the I don't even have a word for it. It's just the epitome of life, because any beat, and whatever you like to listen to, however that makes you feel, and you dance to it, it's expression. Like it's the expression at its finest and fullest moment. You know what I mean? So like when you be listening, like, hey, you know, even a fart. Hey. You see what I'm saying?
I just started listening to the beat. I'll be going hard. Hey. Hard. Hey.
Hey. All right. I'm not gonna ask this next question because I think it's gonna take too long, and we only got 30 minutes left. So I'll save it to the end if we get to the end, okay?
Okay.
Because I thought we were gonna make it to this whole list. We haven't even made it halfway.
Oh, shit.
Bless you.
Thank you.
We got to do a part 2, bro. When we on the comeback.
I'm sorry, SP, if you're listening. I apologize. I gotta make it through some of these questions.
Listen, SP,
Okay,
we're gonna run it back. We have to run it back.
We will run it back. I promise you we will. Okay, Nikes or Jordans? And I told her earlier,
Wait, what?
Nikes and Jordans are the same shit, but Jordans are like a flavor of their own. Yeah, like it's like Forces, Blazers, SBs,
Oh, okay.
6.0s, Janowskis,
Prestos.
or like
yeah.
Prestos, or it's like Jordan
Jordans.
1 through 20, whatever the fuck they're
Whatever
at
they
now.
got.
Nike SB's greatest dance shoe ever.
You know what's crazy is that wasn't always the case.
Yeah.
But they became like a hit in the crump community.
I've never
You going
danced better
Nike?
than I did in SB's.
I think we would all go Nike. Maybe I don't know if you're going Jordan, but I would go Nike.
I'm gonna go Nike.
Nike, yeah. Nike for sure.
Prestos, Blazers.
Yeah, those are all cool
I got
shoes.
hella different Nikes.
I don't
Yeah.
really wear Nike like that, for my own, personal reasons. But
Yeah.
if I was going to pick between the two, I would definitely pick Nikes. And if you had a wall of Nikes, and I had to pick one, it'd be some kind of SB. I'm telling you, skateboarding shoe.
I'm gonna take 6.0s if it was Nikes. 6.0s all day. My favorite shoe to skate in. Janowski's and 6.0s were my favorite shoes to skate in ever. Okay, next question. What song best describes you? Easy. This is an easy one for me, so I'll go last.
Song that best describes me. Damn, there's so many that's like people like would be like, "Oh, Putch, this song reminds me of you." And there's like,
what song best describes you off of you? Like what you listen to is like, oh yeah, this is my shit. This is who I am.
"I Never Had a Friend Like Me" by Tupac.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I've never heard the song, but
Listen to it.
He gonna listen to it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, send me the link. Yo, Pudge, you gotta send me the link in the group chat so I can listen to it. He's been
Apple.
do not give me no Apple podcast link.
I've been sending you
I
hella
know,
Apple songs.
I've just been searching it up on Spotify, bro. I just typed that shit in Spotify. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I've been sending him music. I've been sending Demo music.
How's it go? He goes, at night I watch the sky and I take a breath. I smoke my Newport to the butt like it's that last motherfucker left. You and me evaded enemies. I let you get my last shot of Hennessy. You never had a friend like me. That's that part right there, bro. I'll let you get the last shot, bro. Here, you take it. Like, you know what I mean? And there's like so much in that song, bro. When you put it together, it's like, yeah, you down for me. I'll ride for you, down for me. Your enemy's my enemy, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. It's like, yep, 110%, bro. 110. Down with the cause.
I'm trying to think of a song. I'm hella thinking, bro, because I'm thinking of something from John Bellion, but I genuinely don't know.
Why does it gotta be John Bellion?
Because I feel like he just hits the chord closest to me. It's not. There's never been a song that there's never been an artist, I should say, that I've ever been like, this is what life, like, if life was music, it'd be his music to me. And that's just, I don't know, that's just what I feel. My girlfriend gets very upset because there's this song that, this is a whole side tangent. I'm so sorry, just super quick. There's this song that, what would you guys call a song that you just so serendipitously found when you got together with somebody? You would say that's your song, right? That's our song.
Oh, we talked about this.
Would you say
talked about this.
Would you say she's gonna get mad if she hears this through the door? This is our song.
She's listening to the podcast right now.
I think she is
fucking know it.
Listen,
that's our song. You told me about that. Our song. You told me about that song.
I think it's called Conversations. I think it's called Conversations with My Wife. I think that's what it's called. Or no, it's called Couples Retreat. That's what the song is called.
That's a crazy name of a song that you just created by yourself.
No, Conversations with My Wife is an actual song.
We have something coming up that you got to tell us about?
See, she already commented. It's not.
Podcast exclusive.
No, it's called Couples Retreat. That's the. That's the
shit that is that the one that you told me you'd be like rapping to her and you'd be like, this is our song.
she'd be like, no, the fuck, it's not. It's such a fun like little song, but she likes to say it's not our song. It's okay. We're gonna keep it tight to our chest. That is not our song, everybody. But John Bellion is probably one of the artists that I would say is the closest. I want to say Stupid Deep. I don't know though. Something that best describes me. You ain't even the fart. That's what this best describes me.
Bro, this motherfucker be going off to that shit.
That song is a vibe.
We go to some place, he'd be like, hey.
Ain't even the fart. Yeah. I'll be going hard. Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know why. It's such a fun song. But yeah, probably something from John Bellion. I'll probably say for now. I'll probably say for now, Stupid Deep. That's probably the closest I could think of. I love that song, bro. Stupid.
Yeah, shoot that to me. Is that the one that you? No, that's not the one you sent to me.
Yeah, we listened to it in the car. You were like, oh, I could see why you like this song so much.
Yeah, that was that song. Yeah. For me, I'm going "Pursuit of Happiness" by Kid Cudi.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that is the most perfect song to describe me.
It's a good song
because he just like, bro. There's the verse in the song. He says like he's talking about like his pursuit of happiness and like how he just wants to be happy in his life. But then his verse he starts off like, tell me what you know about dreaming. Tell me what you know about them night terrors every night, bro. Like, I mean, we talked about it when you guys questioned me on the podcast where we did just about me, and then we went and did just about you guys. A lot of people don't know that shit. Like I do. Like I got so much fucked up shit in my head, and it's funny because I always reflected back on. There was a specific podcast that Putch and I did on the smoking section about why comedians and like actors take their own lives. It's the most creative people that take their own lives,
Mm-hmm.
or the people that seems the happiest that take their own lives. And listen, guys, I'm not gonna take my own life. I promise. I have something to live for. But like that type of shit, the being up alone, the waking up to the craziest, scariest shit. That's just not fun. Like it's not. I hate it. I don't like it. I dislike it. It's hard, bro. It's just so fucking hard. And to I mean the biggest thing for me, right? And that's why I've been like the biggest advocate on panic disorder and prescription drug addiction and just like bro, like I don't just drink this shit because I want to get drunk and have fun. It just makes me feel better. You know what I mean? Like I don't talk about that shit for the fuck of it. I just want motherfuckers to know that you're not alone. Like there's motherfuckers that really go through this shit and really deal with this ongoing suffocation of bullshit that goes on in your life.
Yeah.
And it's okay. You know, like it's okay. Like we can have normal lives. You know, I can have friends like you guys. We could do podcasts like how we do, laugh and have fun. But when it comes to the dark shit and the shit that we gotta deal with on our own, like just handle it. You know what I mean? We don't have to. We don't have to disappear. We don't have to go bye bye because there's people that need us in this life, and that's really what it is. Like that's if there's anything that this podcast ever does from my side of things, and anybody has ever listened to that episode of you guys questioning me on why I do shit the way that I do or whatever the fucking case may be, like that's what I want people to get from shit. And when I listen to that song, it helps me understand that there's other people in this world that are like me. And there's another song that he has called Mr. Rager, and he in the beginning of the song he says, "This is dedicated to all the kids like me," and I feel like that's so important. So if there's any song that any motherfucker wants to listen to understand where the fuck I'm coming from, Pursuit of Happiness. That's the shit, bro. I love that fucking song.
Pursuit of Happiness.
All
Yo,
right.
we gotta put all of our songs in the chat in the group chat.
Okay. Oh, you've never heard that song? That's right.
No, I've never.
I actually said it to you earlier. I said something about Kid Cudi to you earlier.
Mhm.
Oh, I was like, if there was any famous person that I would just want to like grab a case of beer with, sit down with, it'd be Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to pick, would you rather be on Fear Factor
Fuck that
or
show.
Survivor?
Survivor.
Survivor.
Fuck Fear
I agree,
Factor,
too,
bro. That shit is crazy. Fear Factor is disgusting.
You remember that
Yeah.
Chappelle episode? Like, it's just testicles, Joe Rogan.
Bro.
I smoke crack.
They're like, you guys will have to drink bull semen while dangling off of a 50-story building on fire, drowning. You're like, damn. Holy shit. What the fuck? Joe Rogan. Holy shit.
Rogie. The Rogies.
Yo,
yeah.
Sean said in the chat, Fear Factor. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, fuck that. Hell no. Hell
Dude,
no.
I'm not afraid of things,
I just wanna
right?
eat
Like
things.
I am.
I
Fuck
don't want
that.
like okay, let's jump because let's be real, it's a show, right? So okay, you're gonna have me jump out of this fucking moving get swung off this crane into a fucking lake, whatever, dude. Like the chances of me getting hurt is probably very slim, you know.
I don't know.
The show?
Yeah, on the show, like you know what I mean. But then Survivor, right? It's like it's a little more competitive where it's like my survival skills versus your survival skills. I'm dominating, baby, every time.
But also
Okay,
Survivor,
real
you get to
quick,
just leave whenever you want.
real quick. I just looked over to your chat, Demo. Not that I have your YouTube pulled up or anything.
You do. That's nice. I appreciate
But
that.
Shawnee said, "Can you have Save explain his username real quickly? I wonder if Wonder has the same meaning over in the U.S." So Wonder comes from I used to write graffiti. My graffiti name is Save, and in the graffiti world, I don't know if this is what you're referring to in Australian, right? He's Australian, you said.
Yeah, he's from Australia.
When you write Wonder, it means that you're not part of a crew. It means that you're by yourself. So Save Wonder is just like it. If anybody saw my name out and I had Wonder next to it, they knew that I was not part of any crew. They knew that I was just by myself. So if there was another Save, like there is another Save in San Diego who's from DVS, who I've actually talked to. He's very nice. And typically, when you have the same name as somebody else, you got to battle for it, whether it's fighting them for it or doing the graffiti battle for it. He knows that I'm a Wonder. He knows that I don't ride for anybody. He knows that I don't write graffiti anymore. But he's from DVS, and I'll shout him out, Save from DVS. But that's where Wonder comes from, as far as my name. Okay, next question. Because we all agree Survivor. Because fuck, I'm not eating bull testicles.
Not doing it.
I'm trying to pick and choose from these questions. Because there has been like this one we've actually answered before. Would you participate in the purge? We had a whole podcast about the purge.
about the purge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a fun episode too.
We had a whole podcast. We had a podcast where we touched on this. If you could pick your dream job, what would it be? We talked about that before. Sorry, SP. Okay, here's a good one. If you could change, because we have what, 15 minutes left? If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why? I think we've touched on this before.
Yeah.
I feel like we have touched on this on a podcast before.
I thought we did. We did that. I think over the rapid fire.
Did we? 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on, she's typing right now.
Oh shit.
Okay, here we go.
IRL.
Okay. It's funny that I can watch her. Okay, there's two different ones that she wants to do.
Let's hear it.
I'm trying to pick which one I want to do.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we'll do this one. I didn't want to do this one, but we'll do this one. Without getting into politics,
Uh-oh.
do you think people should have to take an IQ test to be able to vote?
No,
Why or why not?
because IQ is an arbitrary number.
I don't think so either. But I think
Excellent question. Oh, go ahead. Tell your explanation. And then I'll go to
only thing I was gonna say is I don't think that you should have to have an IQ test. What I think instead would be an interesting metric would be if you could define the person you're voting for's policies in a way that like a third party kind of objective person would agree with, so that way they have an understanding that you understand what you're voting for.
Okay, I hold on. Before I go on to the next question, I agree with that so fucking much, right? Because I guess to not go into politics too much, right? When it came to Trump's status on where he stood with certain policies, it was so important to like know know what was going on, right? And of course, we all know where most of us stand, where politics come. We've talked about it throughout the last year, right? So look, Damon's ready to go to sleep, dog. Fucking
Bro, I've been
buzzball
getting good
got his
sleep.
ass.
Okay, yeah. Also, yeah, the buzzball low key did get my ass.
But it's like, I don't think you should take an IQ test. I don't. But should you understand on the policies that you're voting for? Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Like, do you know what this person that you're voting for stands for? Does he stand for what you agree with? Does he stand for what you disagree with? Are every stances in his political campaign on what you agree with? Is there something that you agree with on the opposite side? If there is something that you agree with on the opposite side, is there another person that fits the category for both those things? Like Vivek, bro, that motherfucker.
Not to go into politics.
Okay, I won't go that far. Vivek was my guy, bro.
Well, so let's park it at where IQ stands. The IQ test was developed, right, conspiratorially, was developed to keep certain people down. You know what I mean? People who couldn't obtain certain educations. And beyond that, for you to say that you have more of a right in my country because you're intelligent, right? Does that subdue or undermine the idea that you may also be ill-informed, or that
Wait, but you just said in my country, only people that are either born in this country or as of U.S. citizen marking.
There's starting to be some changes to that. They are looking to have some changes to that, and that's going into the politics and policy of today. But to say in the country in which we reside, right, for you to have more of a say on who's going to be president or your local representatives, just because you score high on an IQ test does not mean that you know how to use a fucking hammer, right? So it's like, how are you going to say and try to pass policy on blue collar work if you've never done it? And then you hear the argument, well,
Are you taking this from a Mason standpoint?
I'm just taking this from point blank, period, right? Like, I'm not going to judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree. You know what I'm saying? So just because I lack education, formal education to answer these IQ test questions, doesn't mean I don't know what my constituents may or may not want happening in their state, let alone their country, right? Like, when you really think about it, all of our first.
Wait, let's take the question to a non-state basis and go just
country based, period. Think about it. George Washington, bro. What kind of formal educations did he have? All of our presidents.
Are we going George Washington? He was the first president, like based off of the.
And him and his constituents, right? The Jeffersons and Franklins and Jacksons. These dudes wrote the fucking Constitution. They wrote the Declaration of Independence, right? Sure. They wrote some of the greatest fucking pieces of legislation known to man. And what were they being
one of or the best?
I would say one of, definitely. I think
what's better than the Constitution?
I don't know. I haven't studied every piece of legislation.
The Bible.
No, off legislation.
Nah, I'm just talking to you guys.
I haven't read it.
So let me ask this question. I don't believe it should be an IQ test, personally, but it should be based off your understanding of the law and what the Constitution actually stands for. Because what the Constitution stands for is not subjective. I don't believe it is an objective of what freedom actually is in this country.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I believe that it is objective. There is no question based off of what the Constitution stands for and how we should live our lives freely in this country. Personally, I believe that. If you watch the podcast enough, you would know that I believe that.
Darn, damn it.
So based off that, no subjectiveness. It's not based off subjective, and it's not based off of state. I'm talking about the actual Constitution and what the regulations of our law tells us on how we should vote and what we should stand on as freedom and the actual constitution of what this country is based off.
Well, the Constitution, Bill of Rights, all that guarantees that we're able to pursue a life of happiness, right? Life and liberty. And so at its core value, IQ, how smart somebody is, should never impede on that. Because I know dudes who are as fucking dim as it comes. You know, the most unsharpened tool in the fucking tool shed. Just because though they sit at that stature, they should have an equal say. If you don't, and Austin made a an amazing point in the comments on YouTube is if you use that as a metric to say, well, you shouldn't be able to vote, then you create the caste system of the haves and have-nots, right? This person has a level of intelligence and this one doesn't. And then you begin to pit people against each other. And then next thing, the haves can control the have-nots. And then you will begin to slowly see things deteriorate and wither away. That's why the Constitution was written the way that it was written. That's why it is one of the most phenomenal pieces of legislation ever written, because no matter who you are or what you are, you're going to have a say in what happens around you. You should be able to have a say in what happens around. That's why I tell you, I might not always agree with how somebody might live their life or what they believe in. You know what I mean? You have a right to say and believe and do as you want. I think some people are just scared that the opposing side might have a couple fucking idiots on it, and they might actually be right about it.
We agree when we say that you have the right and say those things, right? Like they are objective and they do not they could possibly not be correct. Right? And that's the thing that people don't understand about the right of freedom of speech is that just because what you say and you truly believe in what the fuck you say doesn't mean it's fucking right. Like, although you believe it and it is what you say, you have the right to say those things. Great. You can say whatever the fuck you want as long as you wish no harm upon somebody, no violence upon somebody, which also states in the Constitution, right? You can't threaten somebody's life. You can't put somebody in the fear of their own life. Just because you say those types of things doesn't mean it's right, but you have the freedom to say it. And that's the beautiful thing about our podcast, right? Like, we say whatever the fuck we want to say. Doesn't mean we're right in what we say. You have the opportunity to oppose what the fuck we say, and you have the opportunity to go against us. Doesn't mean that we're right in what we say. But there are some things that are fact. Like, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. Well, I mean, maybe not based on my platform because I get paid on certain things and I can't say certain things if I want to get paid. But freely, as I walk around, I can say whatever the fuck I want. As long as I'm not wishing any type of harm against you or your family, fuck you.
Honestly.
What you think, D?
I mean, I agree. I didn't chime in because I pretty much agree. I mean, I think I said my 2 cents on the thing.
Drunk.
No, Are
you drunk?
No, I'm actually kind of chilling. I'm vibing.
He's fading.
Vibes. No, I'm not like drunk. No, I'm not drunk. Ow. I'm doing all right. The thoughts are coming back. No, I'm just playing. But I'm just chilling. I'm honestly just listening. But that's honestly what I think in terms of like the whole IQ thing. I think it would be super beneficial for like a third party to be able to quickly state or have like some sort of cutout of like, this is what the person that you're voting for believes in. And if you could state these things based off of some sort of historical knowledge that you have on them, I think that's a good thing to do. I mean, know what you're getting yourself into. We all have the right to vote, but like, you should be better informed. I think everybody should be better informed.
Yeah, but where they get their information is based off of what they're informed on.
Yeah.
Right? And people are biased off of where they get their information. That's the non-beneficial thing about it. Right, and we've talked about this, right? People are so quick to jump to conclusions about certain things. You see a clip on Instagram, you see a clip on TikTok, you read a post on Facebook, whatever the case may be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that you're so quick to base your whole opinion based on that one topic, and then you don't see the whole quote unquote rhetoric of what the fuck is going on. And if you do see that one clip, then you follow the rhetoric of what is going on. And I feel like that's absolute bullshit, bro. Like, and you know what's funny is that uh, I talked to one of my friends who I grew up with. I love her so. Her name is Reggie, and I love her so fucking much. She holds such a high place in my life because her family just did great things for me when I was younger. And I talked to her in my 20s when I was an adult, and she was like, "Oh my God, Cisco, I can't believe that you're a Republican and this and that." And I was like, "Why?" She was like, "Oh, because you're brown, your father's an immigrant, and this, that, and the other, and this and that." And I'm like, "Oh, so based off the color of my skin, I gotta vote a certain way?"
Mm-hmm.
The fuck you! Like, there's no reason that I should. But like, that's the thing that people believe. Like, because you're a certain color or because you're of a certain race, you have to vote one way. Fuck that. Like, when the fuck did that become a thing? When the fuck did that become that's wild to me. But you give a little motherfucker some money, all of a sudden they start to think a different way. You know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden you give a little motherfucker some power, they start to think a certain way. And that's what they try and astray you from. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's so dumb. So dumb. Okay, one more question. Last question before we end. Would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power?
Universal respect.
Yeah, respect. Because absolute power corrupts absolutely. Unlucky Charms, my man.
Hitler was very powerful, man. But he got fucked.
Hitler got fucked?
Yeah.
In the end, yeah.
I'm going to go
great
respect.
NASA.
Because
go respect for sure.
Yeah, because there's the top guy who has all the power and none of the respect has the next guy behind him with the knife behind his back, ready to pounce.
Yeah.
Well, do you think? Well, okay, that's a great quote. But do you not think that there's always a guy behind him with a knife in his back?
Almost every time.
But if you have respect, are you talking about respect or power? Sorry.
I'm talking about respect. I'm talking about respect. Even with respect, there's always somebody with a knife to your back.
Oh,
it's less likely though.
I disagree with that statement.
I don't.
I think between the two,
with respect comes power, right?
Sure.
Some type of power. If people respect you, they're gonna listen to you. They're gonna follow you. They're gonna, move the way that you move or want to move the way that you move. So there's always somebody with a knife to your back because people view that as power. Whether if say I'm the top guy, right? And I have all the respect. I got respect from you. I got respect from Putch. I got respect from the viewers, whatever the case may be, right? There's always going to be somebody that has a knife to my back because as soon as I'm gone or as soon as they see a moment to strike, boom, now I got the respect.
Yeah, but also
now I'm the top guy.
But also, let's say me, Putch, or anybody else who does genuinely respect you, see that person with the knife behind their back, we're gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck's going on? What you have more people on your team than against you. Absolute power has the world against you. Respect, you at least got some people on your side.
So you're gonna say it's like a rebellion type shit?
It's kind of like. It's like the same question of like, would you rather have 100 people or 3 best friends? You know what I mean? You'd rather have 3 best friends always because they
Absolutely.
genuinely have your back. People who have respect for genuine respect will always have your back. And even the people who, when they see the people who don't have your back, they'll tell you. You'll have eyes in multiple places when you have people who genuinely respect you.
Yeah, but you never watched Top Boy, huh? Did you watch Top Boy Corpse?
No.
Top to me, Top Boy, like, it's a great show. You should watch it. But it definitely taught me, like, it doesn't matter how much respect you have. It doesn't matter how much power you have. There's always somebody ready to take your place.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but
So,
if you were going to take
regardless of
two,
each one,
if you were going to take two people and put them side by side, and if I was going to say, okay, which one's going to get it first, it's going to be the dude who has absolute power, who believes that they have absolute power over everybody else is going to get it first.
yeah, but you just said it. Who believes they have actual absolute power? But is the person that has power more powerful? Or is the person that has respect more powerful?
Respect.
You know what? I'll say person with an absolute power will get it first, but person with absolute respect will have it the longest. I would
But
say.
they still got somebody that's gonna step up after them, right?
They both will. That's just a function
But
of the machine that
it's
they're
just
in.
who has the power. It's just who has the power longer, is what you're saying.
It's I feel like also ideally whoever has the respect, whoever commands the respect has a mechanism in which improves the system that they're in, right? And so hopefully they even get better over time. But the person who has absolute power, I don't give a fuck about improving anything. In my head, at least.
I disagree with that because you're saying that the person that has power is commanding power.
That's what I imagine by having absolute power.
So they're commanding. I'm the king. We do this and do that. But the person that has respect is the flow and ebb is like smoother than the person that has power. I would say because you're doing these things not only because I'm telling you to do these things. You're doing these things because you believe that those things are true. Because you respect me, right? Like, if you respect me and I tell you, hey, yo, Damo, I think shit will move a lot smoother if you did this. You're not doing that shit because I'm in power of you. You're doing that shit because you respect my word and you're like, you know what? Maybe things would move smoother if we did this.
But that's because I'm driving with the intention or the idea that you'd like things to work better. I feel like this happens across the board. If you want to take it to an analogy of like fatherhood, I imagine you would want your son to be, you would want to be respected by your son and not feared by your son, or not. Yeah, if I said that correctly, because one will have a lasting relationship over the long term, over their whole life, versus one being like at whatever age I move out or I don't have to talk to you, then I won't. You know what I mean?
Yes and no.
Because like ruling with an iron fist.
I agree with that to a point. Like, but I don't rule with the iron fist.
I know you don't.
Still fears me, but my son still fears me.
But there's fear. There's fear and respect. But absolute power demands, I think, full fear.
Sure, but I appreciate more so fearing me because of your respect.
But
does that make sense?
But I think absolute power breeds like, I have to have the idea that you have this power because you have, I don't know, you have something over me, whatever the mechanism is, whatever the relation is between those two, whether you're my boss, my father, whatever it may be, you have this power over me. But respect is, I know you have this power over me. You're not going to abuse it. And we're a team insofar that we're trying to make the machine that we're in better, whether that be a company, the relationship between us, the world, or whatever it may be. And that's why you also do what good leaders say, because you have a similar goal of like, this could be better. And if you and me work together and you take what I say, because I have good ideas and I've been proven to have good ideas, whatever, you have my respect, or I've gained your respect because of, I've proven myself.
I think it more so comes from I think it comes from the fact that respect goes two ways.
That too.
That's what I think. That's where I think it comes from. That's why I'd much rather have unlimited or universal respect, because you know that I'm gonna take what you say at face value. You're gonna take what I say at face value. And if you know that, you know I'm a man of my word. And if you're gonna do this for me, it's gonna come back the same or tenfold. You know what I mean? Like that's why I'd much rather have respect and power.
Yeah.
Leaders eat last. Simon Sinek, baby.
My guy. I love Simon
Let
Sinek.
corpse go to sleep. Let's let corpse go to sleep, dog. I'm
I'm
drunk.
good. I know. That was just the interesting.
I mean, look at fucking Davo.
That was interesting.
That's a good question. Unlimited power. The way that it was worded, right? Like unlimited power or universal respect. Like
Across the
everybody,
board.
yeah, like everybody respects you,
Or everybody fears you, basically. In my head, that's what power is to me.
yeah, low key, that's what it is to me too. There's a fear that comes with that.
Yeah. There's like an overruling nature.
Can somebody give us one more question before we jam out? I like one more question because I'm not 2 hours. Anybody? Any chat? Because I know Milkman's watching. I know Sly's watching. I know people in Zero's chat are watching. I know people in my chat are watching. Damn, I can't believe Kelly brought up fucking Call of Duty, grape ice cream, socks for bedtime. Fuck that.
Socks for bedtime is a little wild.
Socks for
now.
bedtime is wild.
It is a little wild now.
Oh, guys, just to let you guys know, no stream next Tuesday.
Yeah, no stream next Tuesday. Do I have a pimple on my back and it's bothering me? Yeah, sorry guys. I will be offline next Tuesday. Gonna go see the Fam Bam. So sorry, but not sorry.
So wait, 2 weeks, no podcast.
No, just next week.
Oh, God.
Next week.
Following week, I'll be.
Oh,
back.
you'll be back. Okay. All right, cool. We hit the 1 year and then we're out. No, just playing.
1 year and then fuck everybody.
Yes, and the 1 year and then we take a week break. Everybody enjoy.
Any questions in your chat?
No, I don't think so. Everybody's chilling, but that was a good list of questions though. Low key.
Yeah,
I didn't even make it through all of them.
We didn't even make it through.
Actually, let me see if I can get one.
Yeah, I was gonna say get one that's like you think might be a short one. I've got a dead battery.
That's all of them, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because if we did your dream job, we did that on a podcast. Participate in the purge, we did on a podcast. Change one thing about yourself, we did it on a podcast. Fear Factor Survivor. What song best described? Yeah, we did all of them. Wow. I didn't think we were going to get through the whole list.
Me either. Okay.
Zero, you should have had one more buzzball, bro.
No, fuck that. No, I'm chilling. I know my limits. I'm chilling on the one.
I get through 2 and 5 White Claws.
You drank 5 White Claws? That's fucked up. That's insane. Holy shit.
Oopsie.
Be careful, man. And you're going to go out to the bar.
Don't tell people that.
Huh?
Don't tell people that.
Oh, you're going to church.
All right, boys. Are we good for tonight?
I think we're good.
Are we good?
It's a wrap. Listen, I've been loving.
No, your old lady's ready to go to bed. I know she's ready. You ready to go to bed?
I'm ready to go to bed.
Yo, Demo, look at me. You ready to go to bed? Wait, you ready to go to bed?
Yes. I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm actually tired, bro. I went to sleep.
If you go to sleep tonight, I'll be so mad.
Bro, I'm tired. I haven't gone to sleep at a good time in a couple of nights now. I'm sleepy.
I want to hear that bullshit.
I'm gonna go to bed. Y'all just don't want to end it, huh? because it's been so nice.
It's a 1 year, bro.
I know it's been crazy. What's your guys' favorite episode?
Fucking year.
Oh God, I don't think it's happened, but then it hasn't happened at the same time.
Favorite episode
So
for
far.
me so far has been like me and Putch arguing over it, grapes and raisins
That was
being the
funny.
same thing.
I want to say the series may be selfish because I don't know if I made it up. I don't remember. Hot takes though. Hot takes is my favorite.
Hot takes has been good.
That's so fun.
The series where we did one episode about each other.
That was
That was fucking
a
good.
good one.
Damo also thought about that one.
I was gonna say, Putch, your rapid fire. Was it last week or the week before? Where the rapid fire was so fun.
We've had so many good episodes.
Yeah, there's just so many, dude. I can't put. There's just so many moments.
We've cried, except for Cisco. Fuck you.
Congratulations on 1 year. You want to get more guests on this year? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
The goal is to have more guests on this year.
But I think what's the metric? Like 1 hour? We're not going the full 2 for the most part.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do 1 hour of guests. If we have guests on, we're gonna do the first hour. We're gonna change it from what we did last year. We're gonna do 1 hour because normally the podcast is 2 hours, so we're gonna do 1 hour of a guest on, and then the last hour will be us.
Yeah.
Or the guest on the last hour. It doesn't matter.
We'll play around with it. We'll see what flows better.
Yeah, we definitely want to get more people on. But we've had a lot of memorable. Like I tried to post a bunch of memorable shit on my Instagram today, and we've had so many. Like we had 40. What are we on? 50 episodes now?
45.
49. 45. 45 episodes. Bro, we've had a lot of shit. Like a lot. Motherfuckers crying. Motherfuckers laughing. Motherfuckers fighting, firing shit at each other. It's been a good time. It's been a good fucking time. Anyway, okay, let me close the shit out. I appreciate you guys, man. I love you guys. Man, you two have been an absolute blessing to do this with. Thank you guys so much for a whole year. Who the fuck? A whole year. Thank you guys. Let's go at least one more year. At least one more year. At least. But thank you guys so much to my wonderful co-host, Corbs, wonderful co-host, Zero. Sorry, the liquor's been moving a little bit. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys' communities, Corbs' community, Zero's community. Thank you guys so fucking much. We had a beautiful night tonight. We had a beautiful podcast. This shit has been so much fucking fun. I'm getting fucking blown up on my fucking phone from the Unlucky Charms. So we're going to do their podcast next. Like I said, it's going to be fucking beautiful. Corpse already did their podcast. I'm going to do their podcast next. Damien's going to do their podcast. And then it might be some shit if the UTP crew goes on the Unlucky Charms. That'd be crazy. I know we don't want to give content out, but that'd be fucking wild.
No, we'll do it. I was busting balls.
That'd be wild. The UTP invasion on Unlucky Charms would be insane. But thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight to these two beautiful communities. To my community, you guys have been rocking with us. I appreciate it so fucking much. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love y'all. Keep smiling, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Real quick, that podcast would be called The Unlucky Tuesdays.
Hey!
That would be fire, bro. That would be fire.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you. Well, first and foremost, thank you, gentlemen. It's been 300.
Oh wait, and SP, thank you so much for the questions tonight.
Oh yeah,
Thank
shout
Legend.
out. Thank you not only for tuning in, yeah, but making these suggestions and participating with us. Yeah, this is what it's about. And to you fellas, I want to say thank you. 365 days of doing this has been crazy. Especially thinking, because we've all had our own shit going on. And there was times I didn't think I was going to make it another day. So to know that I did that 365 times over, it means a lot. It means a lot to me. I always do my little sign-offs. Yeah. So for you guys is my job is to spread the word, not to make you accept it. Yeah, so I hope that when you guys go out and we're all talking to each other and we're bouncing these ideas around, always tell your truth, always speak your piece, right? Your job is not to make somebody accept it. What your job is to do is just to make them aware, let them know how you feel, let them know, shine light on the things that they may not see, and allow them to shine light on the things that you may not see about yourself or the things that you believe in. Um, we say it all the time, but I just want to reiterate this point of is it's okay to change your mind when presented with new information. And I think that we need to I want to be reminded of that on this year anniversary. Yeah, because I know that we're going to start running into topics and questions like we did tonight that we've already talked about. But it's like, hey, let's reopen up that box because I might feel a little different. And that feels good as a man, knowing that I have that feeling inside myself. It feels good because it's like I'm still growing and I'm still learning. Yeah. Thank you to everybody's community. I hope everyone has a good day, week, month, year, life, all that usual Tuesday, 1 year anniversary, baby. Until next time.
I guess this is my sign up. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. My community, Save's community, Putch's community, as always. I know Putch typically gives a little quotes that I absolutely love, but I want to give a little quote too.
Oh, a quote from Zero!
Just for today. Because honestly, we all have our own individual channels and things like that. One of my favorite quotes.
Burger King? Wait, hold on. Burger King? Wait.
What?
Wait. If you've been a long time watcher of the show, yo, Zero.
Shit is ass, bro. I don't even want to. I heard Burger King. I was like, I didn't even say Burger King. I don't even know where that shit was coming from. I never eaten such garbage in my life. Listen.
That's lies. Look on his fucking channel. He got a fucking Burger King.
It wasn't the worst, okay? But that was a one-time thing. The fries were dog shit. The drink was nasty. The burger was edible. That's all I'll give it. Okay, Burger King is fucking ass. I don't know how.
Yeah, I apologize to interrupt you, but I know you showed the Burger. I know you showed the Burger King shit on purpose. I know you showed that shit on purpose. Burger King, hit us with a sponsor, baby, please.
Hit us with that sponsorship, babe.
All I was gonna say was, obviously we're doing our own shit with content, and any of us could have created. And actually, Corpse already has the smoking section, so I want to thank you guys for being a part of this podcast and taking the time out of your guys' day. A quote I like is, "He who travels alone travels the fastest, but he who travels together travels the furthest." I think that's really nice.
Absolutely.
So we'll go far. We'll do great things because we're together.
We've already done great things, and we're doing great things.
That is true. But yeah, that's all I had. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Wait. In the words of Zero, God, thank you. I'm so grateful.
I'm so blessed.
I'm so blessed.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for allowing us this platform. Actually, matter of fact, for the 1 year,
are you gonna do a prayer?
Yeah, hell yeah. I want Corpse to take us out and
lead us in prayer, please. That would be sick, actually.
Corpse.
Wait, do I have to take anything off?
We gotta bow our heads. I want Corpse to take us out in prayer for the one time.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't think I've ever done something like this.
Yeah, Jesus Christ is who we're praying to. Yeah, take us out in prayer, Corpse.
All right.
Thank you, please.
Dear Heavenly Father, full of grace, I ask you to bless all of us here today as we come to you humbly. I want to thank you for all of my blessings, those that are seen and unseen. I'm thankful for what you give, and I'm humbled by that, what you see fit to take away. There's a lot of things that you place in our life, God, and there's one thing that I know that you build amongst all men and women is that there's the ability to build a covenant. And 3 young gentlemen came together one day, 365 days ago, and decided to build a covenant. And in this covenant, we allowed ourselves to be vulnerable and to speak our mind and to speak our truths, not to demean or to hurt or to lash out, but to build each other up and to hopefully be prosperous through these processes. I want to give thanks because everything you do is done for the grace of my betterment. And I want you to know that I give this all an ode to you. And I want you to know that everything that we do is in the step of righteousness, and that we do this so that we can bring people closer together and that we can allow ourselves to grow as not only as individuals, but as a group. And we hope that you shine the light of the light of your wisdom on the shadows of our ignorance and allow us to become more and more and more intelligent in your ways and more steadfast in times of trials and tribulations. I want to say a word of thanks for these two beautiful gentlemen who've came into my life that you allowed me to be blessed with, and the provision that you've given me to be inside of their spaces. Thank you for allowing us the provision to be in the spaces of anybody and everybody who will ever watch this. I hope that you place your hands around us, bless us, and give us the armor of your angels. Allow us to walk in your footsteps. And I hope that as you cradle us in your two hands, that you never ever squeeze too tight. Allow us to make our own mistakes and allow it to lead us closer to you. I ask for this today, every day, and always. And I say amen.
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 That was really good.
Wow. How fucking.
What a good prayer, bro. Holy shit.
Holy.
I'm sorry. Pardon my language. That was really good.
Thank you. Thank you guys for that.
Holy, that was fucking beautiful, Corpse. Oh my.
Love you guys, man.
Love you too.
I love you, brother. I love you both. Thank you guys for doing this. Thank you guys for just rocking. With that, I'll leave you guys. I love you guys, bro. I love you. My brother for life. I appreciate you guys. You guys are some of my best friends in the whole world. I love you both, man. And I'm glad we've done this for a year. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
All right, boys.
Be safe.
I love y'all.
Happy birthday
Peace.
to us.
Happy birthday, UTP.
Peace.
Peace
All
out,
right,
guys.
boys.
All right, boys. I love you, boys.
Love you. Love you. Bye. Shot. W's in the shot. W's in the shot. All right, guys. I got to dip out. Listen, that was a beautiful, beautiful prayer. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. And thank you so much for as long as you've been here, you know. I definitely appreciate it. I've been doing this YouTube thing for a minute. And yeah, I keep doing it because I love doing it. Be safe. Thanks so much.